Hey, Ibadan, what's up? How na day? Guys, well, I've been in Ibadan, been struggling with myself, no light and all of that, but it's not that bad, sha. I haven't had a flat battery since I got here because I have a power bank. Got so good, but I'm here, sha. And my bags are all packed, actually. I packed them. I thought I would be doing so much, and surprisingly, I really didn't have much to carry, but two bags are full. Two bags are full. Now the interesting part is that I have to get back to Abuja as soon as I can because all my I didn't really plan so well, to include my Coro test and the time frame for the results to come out into my plan. So the plan was to do my Coro test here in Ibadan a day before my flight, yeah, so that I'm just going to fly back into Abuja the morning of my flight since my flight is at night. But then something just pushed me that ìwọ ọmọ yìí ó dẹ̀ wo kíní ìkóró yìí dáadáa before you start planning on going for your test on Tuesday. And guys, you will not believe what happened then. Turn your picture. Kí n dúró sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀, ẹ lè sún sẹ́yìn tí ò bá capture ẹ̀ dáadáa. That man's trying to capture me. A ti lọ, ó ti pè mí àtorí mi báyìí. Not a lot of people today.
Nice, yes.
But I think you'll get passenger requests at Paradise also. Usually people requesting to, like me, I always request when I'm going out, but there's just no ride.
Cars, yeah. The place is too far off, you understand?
Yeah.
And when you eventually get driver, they'll feel like, what they call it is like, it's right 15 minutes away, 40 minutes, they won't even pick.
80 minutes, 20,
Yeah.
sometimes it's 30 minutes.
So,
When I was traveling on Saturday, I had to take bike. It's my box, and I had one box when I was going to Ibadan. So I took bike to bring me to junction, the Paradise Junction, before I requested for a ride. This artist has given me katao.
that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you. I made it back home in Abuja. I'm so tired. Yes, I think I was saying something 2 days ago, or where was it when I was in Ibadan? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I said I had to go back to Ibadan earlier than I planned. And I was talking about Koro test. Yeah, so while I was doing all my planning, going to Ibadan, pack my load, come back to Abuja, my plan was to do my Koro test a day before my flight in Ibadan. And I have checked everywhere. There's only a place that I can do Koro test for travel purpose in Ibadan. And I've asked them before, they said I think it's 48 hours or so, but I wasn't actually thinking clearly. And I don't even know. Just on a day before, I was just like, okay, let me search again if I'm going to see another place to do my growth test. And there was still none. Then it just dawned on me that their turnaround time for the result is between 48 hours to 72 hours, not even 12 to 24 hours. So that particular lab, they have office in Lagos, and their Lagos turnaround time is between 12 to 24 hours. So if I'm going to have a result that will still be valid till I get into Canada, then the best thing was for me to leave Ibadan and go to another place where I'm going to get it done within 24 hours. So that was the realization that dawned on me, meaning I had to leave Ibadan. That was why I left Ibadan today, so that I can do my test, which I've done already, and so that my test can be valid till the time that I'm going to get into Canada. So this is the current situation. These are the clothes that I left behind. And I have this box. I have this my bag. I have this box. I have this one. I'm going to have to unload all these bags and repack them. I have all these scattered. They are all going with me. This is the situation right now. I just want to rest. I don't want to do anything right now. Maybe later at night I'll start offloading from this bag so that I can repack. Yeah, it's a whole lot going on here for baby coming to that Canada, the way of Canada. Okay, the excitement isn't even about me going to Canada. To be honest, the excitement is that I'm starting my new life. I'm actually starting my life, but my life has been on standstill for years. So the excitement is actually that I am starting my life. Not even the Canada stuff. I just want to be with my husband and let's just start our life as as a couple. As a couple. Yes. So I have Gary. I bought Gary when I got here. I also bought this kuli kuli, which is super sweet. I have a lubo here. This is this one here is plantain flour, and this I also brought it from Ibadan. This is ogbono they say, but I don't know if it's still good or not. Then I bought real yam flour here. And yes, I'm still going to put all of this inside my bag. My bag is going to contain it. I'm very sure.
Are you sure? It's morning of my flight. It's almost 5 a.m. So I've been trying to check in. The check-in status opened and I've selected my flight and answered all the questions for online check-in. So I'm just on this page right now, trying to read all of this information. Guys, there's just a lot of things to read. I've been reading since yesterday. Nationals of Nigeria transiting through Frankfurt or Munich, arriving from a non-Schengen member state with a confirmed onward ticket for a flight within 24 hours to a third country which is not a Schengen member state. They must have a visa issued by Bulgaria, Canada, Croatia, Cyprus, Ireland, Japan, Romania, or USA and stay in the international transit area of the airport and have documents required for their next destination. Okay, so whatever all of this is, I'm just going to confirm that I have whatever it is they're asking for. Final confirmation, please note, I hereby confirm that the details I have entered regarding my travel documents are correct and that I have obtained all necessary information regarding the immigration regulations. I also confirm that there will be any cost which may be charged to me or to the airline as a result of my not having the correct entry documentation. Okay, confirm. What I need in my behavior, guys, I am ready to fly.
What's it's my last day here. Ugh. Well, I had a really nice sleep. I was really tired yesterday. I slept well. Um, I think I should just get started with my packing because I need to unpack the loads that I brought from Ibadan and repack all of my loads. We've talked about that. So I need to take care of all of the mess that is in here. Did I tell you that my dad gave me money? My dad gave me party gift. Oh my god. He called it party gift. I didn't say no. I saw it when he was doing the transfer. Just like, I'm gonna collect it, you know. This is probably the last time I'm going to be collecting money from him. I normally don't collect money from him, but you know, for this one, I do. So it's probably the very last money that I'm going to collect from him. So I collected it. It's not that bad. Anyway, I think I should just get started. Love me right, na, 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 Guys, my packing style is to layer all the clothes, like lay them flat instead of folding it, because I kind of realized that laying your clothes flat in your bag or your box gives enough room, gives you more space, makes your bag contains more, better than if you fold it. Basically doing here, see, laying them flat. This is sideways, this is just lay flat and you see we're still pushing. There's still a lot of things that can go in, unlike if I just fold them in. So I still put a lot by this side too. There's still a lot of space. So what I've basically done right now is to put all the thick and heavier clothing materials inside this box, because this doesn't weigh that much. This bag itself doesn't weigh, unlike if it is box. So my plan is to put lighter materials, lighter things into this box alongside the other heavier things like food items and things that I might put in here. So goal is put all the heavier clothes in here and more heavier things, because this bag doesn't weigh so much, so it's not going to add as much to my baggage weight, unlike the box. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I feel like I'm running out of breath. Packing has to continue. In order for me to be able to lay the gari flat like this, because I think I'm going to prefer it flat like this in my bag, I use this guy here to punch 2 holes inside it like this so that the hair can come out, which is why it's now laying this flat and no more hair. So I'm using sellotape to tape the edges here, even though it's ziplock, but really don't know what might happen during movement, so I tape this to ensure that this doesn't come out, opens up in any way. Okay guys, all my foods are ready. I packed them into ziplocs. They're not that much, I believe. So this is gari, this is yam flour elibodudu. This is plantain flour. This is millets, egusi, and then ground egusi and ogbono and kuli. That's all. So I'm going to start loading them into my bag right now. No kidding. Everything is inside this bag, and I still have more space. Yeah, there's still a lot of space. I can still push this in, I still get a lot of space. Yeah guys, I've loaded more clothes into this bag and I'm about to zip it off. So my grandmother died and they are planning for the burial. So this is the Ankara they picked for the burial. Actually, this Ankara is for my dad's guests. They actually picked lace for the children or grandchildren. I don't even know, but they picked a lace. So I picked 4 yards each for myself and babe, and the Ankara is actually so beautiful. Time to move on to the second box here. So all the long gowns goes in first. Guys, it may seem as though let me speak like big brother. So I have 4 bags. Yes, my plan is to go into the plane with this here and this other one, but I really don't know if they will let me take this in with me if it's not too big for the cabin. So this one is full, overfull the warrior himself. These 2 super full. I opened up the extension for it already. So I have this right now. What's left for me now is to dress up, but there's no water in the estate. I don't know what's going on. Travel in Kekilo when the Germany because there's no water. So what's left for me is just to shower and dress up. Yeah, that's that.